Good afternoon, evening, wherever you are. This is another Rev Talk. We're going to talk about a simple subject. Do words have power? And I'm going to let Reverend Kim start it because she has said so much in our discussions that are powerful and so meaning. We need to acknowledge that words do have power.
Thanks, Reverend Bev. Yay. Okay, so there's been a lot of things that have gone through my head lately. And Angel Amy had something in this morning that she sent in our emails about the marvelous month of May. And part of what she wrote is, may you find the answers you're searching for. May you find peace within. May you find the wisdom you need to take the next step. And the thing that really stood out, and it goes on to even further, the thing that stood out for me and something that I love using the word is may. She used it in all of that, but one of my favorite authors is John O'Donohue, and the book I have, which is a book of blessings called "To Bless the Space Between Us." And what he says in the very beginning, the language of blessing is invocation, a calling forth. And he says, this is why the word may occurs throughout the book. It is a word of benediction. It imagines and wills the fulfillment of desire. In the evocation of our blessings here, the word may is the spring through which the Holy Spirit is invoked to surge into presence and effect. The Holy Spirit is the subtle presence and secret energy behind every blessing here. So when you start out with may you or may, it is a part of a blessing that you're starting. So the energy is already starting and it flows forth. The thing that we forget or that we don't want to acknowledge is that our words do have power. All the words that we say have power. It's not just the intention, it is the word itself as well. We don't want to take that responsibility. So we flip it off by saying, well, it's just words. It's not going to bother anybody. It's just a word. It isn't. And that's the thing. It is not just a word. It is part of our essence that we are verbalizing and putting out there into the universe and sending it out. You cannot take the word back. Now, how many times have you said something to somebody and then you thought, oh, I wish I hadn't said that. I wish I could take that back. You can't. It's all part of taking responsibility for your life, which includes the words you say to anybody, the words that come out of your mouth. You need to have that responsibility to understand that it's not just a word. It is part of you that is being put out there.
I remember as a child when they were teaching manners, and you'd be sitting like at Thanksgiving table. Can I have some potatoes? Can I? And the parents would cross their arms and say, "What? What did you say?" And I'd say it again and again and again, and it's like, "Oh, may I?" And just saying "may" instead of "can," it brings a reverence to your soul. You can feel the peace that comes over. May I help you? May I give you this? Because you're expressing a word, as you said, that does have power, that does have meaning and has history. And may was always may and can, and I always correct myself, from that. And it's always brought peace just within myself when I say may. Instead of here, I'll give you this, or I can give you this. May I give you this? And it just it reverberates within your soul as a very reverent word, may.
It is. And it, for me, and I love the idea that it is a kind of a sacred word. It's a blessing word. When you look at somebody and say, may you have a wonderful day, you're blessing that person, and that power goes through it. That power goes out to that person. You've just given them a blessing. Whether they recognize it or not, doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
It's the power of ourselves put into words. And once it's out there, again, you can't take it back. It's out there. It's something that builds upon the energy that's already out there. So for, you know, if you're really mad at somebody in a car or whatever, may you wear, say that, that's out there.
Yeah.
That is out there. Does that mean it's going to cause somebody to crash? Nah, I don't think so. Although the power is there that builds upon it. So choosing your words to be positive reinforces the positive energy that's already out there and builds upon it. Same goes for the negative. I'd rather try to choose my words to be on a more positive note so that when it's reverberated throughout eternity, when I hear it again, I'm going to know that it was meant as a blessing.
Yes.
So for me,
That's what you do. And as you're blessed, you're blessing others, but it's also taking the chance that they'll bless somebody. So that'll take the negativity if they're upset because somebody cut them off in the road or something. It just grows. Like you say, the vibrational feeling of everything from words is very important. Even if you're angry and you're saying things, lack of swear words, cuss words, those are just slang, and those are lazy man's words. I was always taught, use your words wisely.
mm-hmm.
Say many of these things in a big, like, oh, you're ugly, we used to say in school. Well, my dad drilled me, and you never call anybody ugly. So I said, oh, you're fey. Nobody knew what fey was, and not to say, well, I want to say, but I was using my words. And so I've always learned there is always another way to say what you want to say and say with kindness.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, you're absolutely right. And it's not just words. We're so used to all the noise, everything, all this noise around us, and people just, just saying all this stuff. And that's why, that's why for me, I use this like it's too peoply out there.
Yeah.
Because people are just making noise and not understanding that words do matter. And I love that. Choose your words wisely. That's an amazing phrase. And it's not a matter of, your elders saying that and they're trying to control you, or that's not it at all. The fact of the matter is you should understand the fact that there is a sacredness to your words. Whatever you say is sacred. And there are those people that will, blow that off or make a joke about it until they actually realize that they are a sacred being and what's coming out of their mouth is supposed to be sacred. And that's also part of taking responsibility for our lives and what we're saying and what we're putting out there into the universe.
It's very important because we need so much uplifting now and positive statements, and there's so much chaos around us. And it's gotten to where a lot of the noise is really bothering me, and I'm wearing head canceling sound sets. And Ray gets so mad at me. He just, because it just irritates him. But it blocks, because Izella's talking, he's talking, the TV's on, and I just put those on.
Oh, I've got to get me some of those. Those are,
They're great. They're great.
and it's true. But you've just made the point is how it affects your physical being. Just that noise and that chatter and the people that are just using their words and not understanding the power behind them and the energy with from their own voice saying what they're saying.
Yeah, and they don't, people don't think before they speak.
Well, not everybody, but yeah,
Yeah, a lot of, particularly children.
well, I don't have quite that filter.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. They're learning real young now.
It's one of those things to lead by example. What are you teaching your children about their words? Or what are you not teaching them about their words? The fact is, you lead by example, so you choose your words wisely, knowing that there is an impact to everything you say. It makes a difference when you think about it. You can't just haul off and say whatever you want and think, oh, there's no repercussions, because there are.
Mhm. I agree 100%.
So I'm going to read the rest of Amy's thing because I really liked it. So she has put down here, during this marvelous month of May, may you find the answers you are searching for. May you find peace within. May you find the wisdom you need to take the next step. May you find comfort in another person's smile. May you find the strength you need to continue on. May you find understanding. May you find love in your everyday. May you be compassionate. May you be gentle with yourself. May you be the guiding light for yourself and for others. May you be challenged only to find your gift in that challenge. May you be blessed. May we all come together this marvelous month of May and give thanks for this wonderful gift of life that we have been given. These are all choices that we all can make. What are you going to choose to do? And I love that it sounds like a benediction to me, because it's blessing everybody with the richness of life.
I second that heartedly.
So with that, may you say anything more?
No, I may not. I have nothing more to say.
So again, we will close this and to say thank you so much, and may you be gentle with yourself, and may you be kind to yourself, and may you remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends, may you be well.